reap what you sow. Thomas Markle rapidly teams up with Samantha to unfold Meghan's vile lie in court. The father of the Duchess of Sussex is ready to give evidence against her in a court case brought by her half-sister, he announced yesterday as he launched his YouTube channel. Thomas Markle, 77, said he would be thrilled to come face-to-face with his estranged daughter and her husband Prince Harry, and accused her of lying about her half-sister. Samantha Markle, 57, is suing the Duchess of Sussex for defamation, and claims that Meghan made false and malicious statements about her during her TV interview with Oprah Winfrey last year. Lawyers for Miss Markle also allege that the Duchess lied to the authors of Finding Freedom, the controversial book about the Sussexes' exit from royal life. Mr. Markle said he believed his eldest daughter should win her case and revealed he would be willing to give evidence on her behalf. He said, "I would be more than happy to. I've been trying for almost 4 years to get to see my daughter and her ginger husband in a courtroom face to face. I'd be thrilled to defend my oldest daughter." Mr. Markle also added that he believed Meghan, 40, should settle the case, saying, "She can't defend the things she said." In the lawsuit filed in Tampa, Florida, Miss Markle demanded $75,000, £57,000, in damages and asked for her half-sister to cover her legal fees. She claimed it was defamatory for the Duchess to imply during the Oprah interview that she was a virtual stranger to her half-sister and that she grew up as an only child. She also accused Meghan of denigrating their father to portray a misleading rags-to-royalty story of her life, and claimed she published and disseminated false and malicious statements in Finding Freedom. Thomas Markle made his latest comments as he hosted the debut episode of his own YouTube channel alongside friend and celebrity photographer Carl Larson. The channel is said to be a weekly topical review of current events, including Mr. Markle's royal daughter and son-in-law. The first episode, which aired earlier today, features Mr. Markle discussing the upcoming lawsuit and whose side he's on. Mr. Markle said, "I'm certainly pulling for my oldest daughter Samantha." Mr. Markle told Carl that he was surprised Prince Harry didn't fly out to see him in person to ask for Meghan's hand in marriage. He added, "I thought the royals had some kind of sense of dignity where he would have taken the time to fly down and see me." According to documents seen by TMZ, Samantha claimed the lawsuit harmed her book sales, and she also took issue with claims she had changed her surname back to Markle when Meghan began seeing Prince Harry. Lawyer Michael Kump, representing Meghan, said, "This baseless and absurd lawsuit is just a continuation of a pattern of disturbing behavior. We will give it the minimum attention necessary, which is all it deserves." Thomas Markle and his friend Mr. Larson were reportedly influenced in setting up their show by successful podcasts from royal biographer Lady Colin Campbell and US podcast legend Joe Rogan. They plan to broadcast their views on current affairs, which will no doubt include Meghan and Harry, every week. Mr. Markle added, "We have discovered YouTube. We've decided to join and share our story." He added that no one came to help him, or protect him, when he discovered by the press, and that the only advice he got was from the Duke of Sussex, who told him not to speak to anyone. Speaking about the motivation behind the podcast, Mr. Markle's co-host Carl, 53, said, "Tom wants to do it to put his thoughts out there from the horse's mouth. He wants to speak about how Meghan and Harry have affected his family. The chat will be no holds barred. He wants his truth to be out there, just like Meghan's truth came out a year ago in her Oprah Winfrey interview." Carl, an LA-based photographer who grew up in Winchester, Hants, added, "We're thinking of referring to ourselves as the Yapper and the Snapper in future. It sounds more catchy than Tom and Carl,